casual rehearsal session, there are many things that you could expect to be right and go wrong. For example, when you take such a casual session too casually as to mess up the lyrics of the song to be performed the day after. Our parents were just as disappointed as our teacher was after coming to know about this. These soon reached the rehearsal venue. The first one being my friend Claire's mom. She entered that day to witness 9 heads hung in shame, one of which was mine, and she couldn't just resist the feeling to give a pep talk. And amidst that long talk, she had mentioned that Claire had mime practice after this. It was then that I blanked out. It was 8:30 p.m. and it was a Monday. How could she have managed all of this? We had school the next day. Warm greetings. Today, I'd like to invite you all into the world of rubber bands to learn how we can shape our inner self and how to manage time more effectively and easily. I realized that we all just managed to juggle our tasks around rather than stacking them up and completing them one by one. Juggling just increases the risk of it all falling down, while the more neat and more organized version is just open right there, waiting to be picked. 2 months ago, my friend came to me with the deeply sad news that her father had suffered from a heart attack. Don't worry, he's fine. But what was the reason behind it? The doctors, after surveying him through a series of tests, came up with the answer workaholism. And it fit the part perfectly. Not quite, not some, perfectly. Whenever I visited, I noticed that uncle usually came late for lunch. He was isolated inside that room as he used to work from home. He used to work from early in the day till late at night. It was as if that spinning chair had bound itself to him. He was reticent about the pressure that he had faced. So many feelings, all bottled up inside that one room. Isn't it better to focus on one thing and to bring out a big difference or a better outcome from that, rather than to focus on many things and only be able to bring out a small difference? Well, to fund this furthermore, a study conducted in 2023 found out that 79% of individuals globally encounter stress in varying degrees, out of which 16% report feeling stress infrequently. Out of 8.062 billion people, 37 to 40% report being affected by financial stress, and 67% report feeling alone and isolated now and then, both of which are associated with higher suicide risk. Relaxation is often misunderstood as the opposite of hard work in pursuing dreams and as insignificant. But slowly we'll realize that it must become a part of everyone's success criteria. Let's remember, relaxation isn't a break from success, it's the fuel that keeps us moving towards it, because ultimately, taking time to recharge is essential. It helps prevent burnout and does lead to true success. Now, this may seem like a normal rubber band, but what if we'll just add a dash of pressure from our work, a gallon of pressure from our studies, a few chunks of bottling up, and a sprinkle of insult or insecurities? Then we are just bound to snap. Just like that. We are just like rubber bands. When we overstretch ourselves, we also pop. So let's break our boulders down into smaller bricks and then build our wall. When a glass is filled up to the brim, but then we intend to pour more water in, then it overflows. Similarly, we also have a capacity up to which we can withstand pressure or responsibilities. So let's not overflow that. Next. You see this cup pyramid right here? In the 7th grade, we do a contest between the various groups of a class or section-wise, being which section or class group could build the highest pyramid in the shortest duration of time. The mighty structure of cups may look strong and intimidating at first, but if this middle piece is removed, then all will just collapse. This middle cup could potentially be the balance or our relaxation. Don't let envy or jealousy or the feeling that, oh, I haven't prepared enough, I have to practice more, advantage. Don't let them take your balance away. Restore it by fighting back with a healthy plan, not with weapons. Lastly, follow the eat the frog first rule. The frog here represents a task or something that we do not look forward to working with, and I'm sure that none of us would want to eat one. But if we keep the task it represents as such, then the mosquito of tension and guilt will come to our ear, pestering us with its stinging sound. So let's change such events schedule, timing on our schedule from now, and from never to now. Although it may be a bit painful and difficult at the start, it's bound to last forever, and the wait is totally worth it. When food is kept before us, and if we swallow it hastily without even taking a few breaths, then we could choke or the food will not be completely digested. But if we slowly eat it, enjoying our time, then we'll be able to process it properly and the food will completely be digested. Similarly, we also have to plan our schedule and do each event like this. Take it easy. The journey doesn't always have to be hard because in the end, whether it's a rubber band, a paper cup pyramid, or our hearts, we all need balance to